Hello everyone, and welcome back to episode 8 of the Heroes or Villains podcast. Today we'll be discussing Julius Caesar, and if he was a hero or a villain. In case you don't know who he is, Caesar was a dictator of Rome, and lived from 100 to 44 BC. He is famous for leading the Roman army in Caesar's Civil War and the Gallic Wars, and his decisions as dictator of Rome, and his famous assassination in the Roman Senate at the hands of senators. Nowadays, historians describe him as both a hero and a villain. So what was he really? I'd like to welcome special guest Lachlan Clinic to discuss Caesar.
Thank you for your warm welcome, Jake.
So Lockie, how do you view Caesar? As a hero, a villain, or somewhere in between?
Personally, I see him as a villain. The biggest evidence for this is the Gallic Wars, where he either killed, tortured, or sold into slavery almost 2 million Gauls while destroying over 800 cities, which was mainly to boost his reputation for the Romans and make more money to pay off Rome's debts. From Gaul's perspective, he's clearly a villain. He also started one of the largest and bloodiest civil wars in the history of Rome, causing 50,000 Roman deaths. Also, that he could become the dictator of Rome. Overall, while he did have some incredible achievements and expanded Rome, and came at the cost of millions of people, all for his ambition and to boost his reputation. That's why, to me, he's a villain. What about you? How do you see Caesar?
I think he's a hero. I mean, you can't deny that he was a brilliant military commander, since he won the Roman Civil War and Gallic War. Winning these battles hugely benefited Rome, and made Rome way more wealthy and powerful. The money let Caesar help the poor by creating jobs for them through the military and senate. He also redistributed large amounts of lands owned by the rich to the poor. A large chunk of the money he made went towards funding the arts and education. Caesar played a huge part in making Rome famous for its culture because he supported artists, chefs, teachers, and writers. Even nowadays, ancient Roman culture is famous because of Caesar's influence. So, ladies and gentlemen, was Julius Caesar a hero or villain? That's up to you to decide. Thank you for listening to this episode of Heroes or Villains, and have a great rest of your day.